Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at a cheapskate mother who will do anything to save money. Also, please ignore the fact I've still got a bowl cut. I promise I'm going to sort it out soon.
I like to go spin on my little bike to get my workout on. Getting on it and pedaling, I'm just in that zone.
Wait a minute, is she in the middle of a shop? Is this not like an actual gym? Please don't tell me this woman's went into a random shop and is just working out in the shop. Surely that's illegal.
And I get burning, you feel the burn, I'm listening to my tunes.
And you're also breaking the law. Also, notice how this is an American woman. What they need to do is ban guns and also ban what she's doing.
It just feels good to exercise and I just love it.
Yeah, so she is literally in a shop like that. Looks like a random shop. I don't know what type of shop that is. It looks like a shop where you can just buy like anything, and I love them shops. But she's literally sat there working out, proper sweating, while everyone else is walking around there just doing like their normal shop.
I see Jenny probably 2 times a week. When Jenny first came, I thought she was in the market to purchase a piece of exercise equipment. Most customers will come in and demo the equipment maybe 2 or 3 times before making a purchase.
However, she has never made a purchase and she's literally gonna live there. Couldn't you like charge her? Like, why are you letting her do this? Yet again, this is one of them things where it's like you can easily stop it, but people just like let them do it.
After 6 or 7 visits, I realized that Jenny wasn't here to demo the equipment.
Well, I mean, that's quite obvious. We can tell she ain't there to demo the equipment. Why don't you stop her? Why don't you charge her money? Like, technically, you could actually make a bit of profit out of her. A lot of times, these really cheap people are actually quite wealthy and rich. Like, they've got a lot of money. They just, for some reason, live a really weird lifestyle.
My habits may be extreme to some people, but I show it off to everybody, whatever it is. It makes me happy.
So it makes you happy showing off that you will do anything to save money. I can guarantee you she's got hundreds of thousands in her bank account. It looked like she also had a pool in her house there. So she's got a pretty good life, yet she decides to do this with it.
Instead of going to gyms, I just go to these sporting goods stores for about 45 minutes a day.
Oh my god, so she goes there for 45 minutes a day. She's probably stinking it up. Whenever you work out, you will smell like vegetable soup by the end of that session. I'm telling you right now, I bet you that shop smelled the roses when she walked in. It now smells of pickle soup.
Going to a gym, paying for a membership. I mean, that's like $75 a month.
$75 a month, right? Okay, so how much is that a year? Like $1,000. But she literally has a pool in the background. So like to take care of a pool, it's quite expensive. It's not like free. I can guarantee she's probably spending $150 a month on that pool alone. Why don't you get rid of the pool and like swim in the ocean? You know, the ocean is an infinite pool.
It doesn't cost me a dime to work out in that sporting goods store. I've always been really cheap, and it's just kind of been something that I have always done.
I mean, yeah, you can always do it, but like, let's stop doing it. You know, by the looks of it, she has money. She's got a pretty big pool at her house. Last time I checked, poor people don't have pools. It's usually the richer people.
I just get a good feeling out of not spending a lot of money, but yet still accomplishing whatever goal I have.
She reminds me of that comedian. Is it Amy Schumer or something like that? I don't know why, but this right here is just screaming psycho. I feel like she'd definitely be the type of person to go up and scream at kids who are skateboarding in like a park.
I absolutely hate spending money on things that I can't see the next day if it's gone.
But if you get gym equipment or like a gym membership, it's not going to be gone the next day. You have to pay for it every month. Keep in mind, my mum's been paying for a gym membership for 3 years, which is like £30 a month. And she hasn't went once, so she's probably wasted how much? Oh my god, don't tell me she's wasted like £900.
On the average, most people, they fill up their tanks once, twice a week. It can cost $60, $70 to fill up a tank.
Well, this was posted in 2019, so you're going to have to quadruple them prices, especially in America. Also, with them tanks, do you fill it with gas, diesel, or petrol? I don't know the difference between them. Like, I, for some reason, thought gas was like gas. You know how Americans are like, oh, I'm gonna go and get myself some gas. I always thought it was like gas like you'd use to like fill up a balloon. But no, apparently it's like a liquid.
And then you go home and park your car in the garage and you may not go nowhere. So you just spent $60 to sit.
Oh god, what is she doing? She just said a load of things and I don't understand what she said. I feel like a lot of times these people ramble. It's kind of like me.
Can I get $3.36 worth of gas? When it comes to gas, gas is kind of like makeup. You know, less is more.
Did she seriously walk into like a petrol station and get $3 worth of gas? How long is that meant to last you? Like usually if you're going there, you'd fill up your tank or like get a wee disposable tank. You know how like our parents would get like a wee tank to keep in like the back of the car? Could you not like do that and like fill it up as you go, kind of like a pay-as-you-go phone? But no, she decided to get $3 worth of gas. That ain't gonna last you long.
When you buy less, you use less. And you save more.
I mean, that might work with certain things, but not with with gas because if you run out, you're not going to be able to go somewhere and you're probably going to have to pay someone to come and pick you up. I feel like this is a very, very narrow-minded mindset. Like, it ain't gonna work.
When I get gas, I only get a gallon at a time. 1 gallon of gas, 1 gallon a day, saves me money, restricts where I go.
Okay, so basically she is torturing herself. She's making herself believe, right, I've only got this amount, I can't go out of my town. What happens if there was an emergency? Like, what happens if your child, like, died and, like, you have to drive to the emergency room? I mean, knowing her, she'll probably say to the paramedics, get away from my child, I'll do the Sergio Romeo. Anything to save a bit of money.
I'm hardcore about our bills that we have to pay and making them as little to nothing as possible.
Well, a good start would be to probably not live in a big house and live in a house without a pool. Whenever she was walking in that house, it looked pretty big to me. Also, isn't this a designer bag? Or maybe I'm getting mixed up my designer labels or whatever. But that looks like a very expensive bag. Knowing her, probably is a Jew.
This is my toilet where I save money on water. Best way to save money is water displacement.
Oh my god, don't do what I think you're gonna do with that brick. I think I've heard of that before. Also, can we talk about that wallpaper? Look, whenever it comes to spending money, spend good money on wallpaper, whether you're gonna get tiles, wallpaper, etc. That looks like something you'd see inside of an ancient pyramid.
Putting a brick in the back of it's gonna make the water level go up a little bit and it's not gonna use as much water. Since I've been putting bricks in, I've noticed a huge change in our water bill.
A huge change, and that change is probably like 1 or 2 cents. I mean, look, if you want to save money on actual expensive things, whether that's like, I don't know, a high water bill or high electricity bill, that's understandable. However, you putting bricks in your toilet isn't going to save you money. Like, it's really not. Also, it's kind of disgusting that you've literally got a toilet like that. Like, that toilet does not look clean.
We use 350 less gallons a month.
350 less gallons a month? How much is a gallon? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize that much water went for a toilet. Maybe I should start doing that. Imagine she saves like £500 a month off doing that.
When we bought the house in 2006, we paid cash for it, and we saved money by doing so.
I mean, that's smart, you know, save a bit of money buying a house, it's an investment. She does have a child, by the way, so the children are probably tortured. I'm telling you right now, if you walk into their room, it's probably hanging on by a thread.
I still keep the pool because I got 3 kids, and we don't go on a lot of expensive vacations, so I figure, you know, that's kind of like a vacation. Just go out and get in the pool.
Oh my god, yeah, that's such a fun vacation. Hey kids, it's summertime. All your friends are going to Spain. However, we're going into the back garden. You're finally gonna get to go in the pool. Also, if she wanted to, she could just swim up and down the pool. Like, that's free exercise. Isn't that like better than like cycling? Also, couldn't she just like go for a run or walk around the neighborhood?
We've tried to figure out every way possible to save money on running and keeping up this pool.
Okay. Oh, I've just paused it here and this does not look good. I don't know what that is, but that looks like something you'd use to create a suicide vest. Also, what were them floaty things she was lying on? This looks like something a dead body would be wrapped up in.
One way to save money on this pool is to reduce the size of the pool. It's just like putting a brick in a toilet.
Okay, so basically she's just done what she done with the toilet. She's put loads of bricks in the pool. Oh my god, the kids can't dive in. Imagine they dive in and they literally land on a brick. That looks like a big poo. I'm sorry, did you literally say that? Like, that actually looked like someone had put a dead body or a poo in the background. Imagine being her neighbours. I feel like she's definitely the type of person to go for your trash and like nick the stuff you threw out.
I recycle my plastic containers and I fill them up with sand.
Yes, let me go.
Okay, so they blurred the faces of the children to protect their identity. I mean, I would want to be protected if my mother was like that. Imagine having a mother like that. The mother seems cuckoo.
I like to jump off those bells. I mean, I love them. I mean, when I get all the drugs out.
Did he just say drugs? I don't know what he just said. I don't know what these kids are on. Imagine the mum's doing anything to save money by putting like chemicals in their food. She's like mind controlling them. Also, I've got an idea for her. If she wants to fill up the pool, why don't you just collect the rainwater? I mean, she seems like a DIY person with the bricks in the pool and in the toilet. Why doesn't she just make like a big basin or like a big tube and collect all the rainwater and then put that rainwater into the pool to fill it up?
I'm gonna like go in the middle of my fish.
Why are these kids swearing so much? They literally look 6 years old. This woman should stop caring about saving money and actually teach her children to have manners. Here's a mini side rant. Kids are so rude nowadays. I haven't really left my house since before COVID, but before that, whenever I'd sit in McDonald's, some of the words that would come out of kids' mouths, it's kids in groups, like they're actually like little gangs. They really scare me. I also did get chased by a group of them once.
This is the only pool in town which has bears and bought containers of sand in.
Yeah, and that ain't a flex, sunshine. That's because your mum's cuckoo. I mean, yet again, there is a pool, so basically they've got a free infinite pool, which is a bit salty. However, knowing her, she'd probably let her kids swim out in it and then they get sucked under and die.
I've been cheap since I was probably a little kid. My dad had a small business and he had to find ways to get through a lot of hard times.
Please don't tell me she's doing what I just thought she'd done. Please don't tell me you're gonna literally clean the water. Or not clean the water's dirty. Clean the clothes in the pool. Why? There's literal sand and rocks in that pool and your children are literally swimming around probably peeing and pooing. Knowing how cheap she is, that pool has not been cleaned once.
And he showed me how to think outside the box. Went through some hard times and it influenced me as a child growing up to deal with how to be a problem solver.
So basically she's saying to be a problem solver, she cleans the clothes in the pool. Nah, I'm sorry, that's like not good. Haven't like pools also got chemicals in it? I swear you literally have to put chemicals, or is that like public swimming pools with like the chlorophyll or whatever it is? What's that thing that like colors your hair whenever you get into the pool? And like you can smell it. I know it is a chemical.
We grew up with that idea of just make it work. I'm doing my laundry in the pool because the chemicals that are in the pool are similar to the ones that are found in laundry detergent.
Oh, so she actually does put chemicals in the pool. Okay, that's good. I mean, knowing her, she's probably gonna DIY make the chemicals.
Running the washing machine costs money.
So she's gonna fish with the clothes. I mean, look, as long as like it's, I wasn't gonna say normal because it's not normal. As long as it's like safe, then I'm fine with it. But aren't the clothes just gonna stink of like swimming pools? And I'm telling you, one day they're gonna open a pair of pants and there's gonna be a toenail in it.
Washing clothes in the pool is weird. It makes me feel like I'm in 1912.
I mean, judging by the way your mum's living, she is living like she was living for a 1912 famine. I kind of feel bad for the kids. Like, I hope they don't pick up these habits.
It feels like, oh my gosh, when's Benjamin Franklin gonna come along and invent the electricity and all that?
Do they even have electricity in their household? I wouldn't batter an eyelid to think that they don't. I bet you they've got like a load of rocks in the living room with like a piece of wood and the mum literally lights it on fire for heat. What is that?
Very expensive to maintain this pool, and I've done a lot of research to find ways to save money on it.
Yeah, so she is doing exactly what I thought she was doing, which is DIY chemicals. She's basically, you know, messing with chemicals. Please don't tell me she's putting bleach into the pool or like the chemicals. One day she's gonna be doing that in the back garden. You're just gonna hear a big boom and she's gonna blow up like the whole neighborhood.
The cleaners and everything cost a lot of money. The average pool owner spends about $3,200 a year to maintain their pool.
And yeah, they have to do that because they want it to be safe. They want it to be swimmable. So basically $3,200 a year to like take care of a pool. I mean, if you do have a pool, you probably do have decent money. And she is DIY cleaning it, which is probably not good. Like, she's literally gonna like give her kids a chemical burn or something like that.
Instead of using regular pool cleaners to clean our pool, we use baking soda.
Last time I heard of baking soda, you literally like used it. What was that thing? Oh, never mind. I was thinking of the salt and ice challenge. What else is baking soda used for? I swear you can like use that to like make bomb or like make things like explode. I'm telling you right now, she's definitely a jihadi. Like, she's actually making a bomb in her back garden.
Baking soda is like 40 cents a pound, and the chemicals are like $1.10 a pound.
Okay, so basically rather than using the chemicals that you're meant to use, you're using baking soda. Nah, them kids shouldn't be in that pill, because I'm telling you right now, that pill definitely is a weird smell and an even weirder taste.
Borax increases the pH in the pool.
I don't know what borax is, but it just sounds like a chemical. She's like the type of person to read a conspiracy theory online and be like, oh my god, yeah, this totally happens. Like, this is what is happening. But like, it just isn't true. Like, it is just a load of rubbish. She's been radicalized.
My pool skimmer broke, so I just took a pair of pantyhose, stretched it over the top, and boom, there you go. Got a pool skimmer. I ain't buying a new one.
Oh my god, imagine being married to her. She does have a bit of an attitude, doesn't she? I feel like if she caught you wearing something which is like over a pound, she probably would flip out. Imagine you take the kids out for dinner, it's like a birthday dinner, and you go and like take them out. You'd be coming home and she'd probably ruin the whole night.
I figured out a lot of ways to save money on stuff around the house, but it's the cost of running that pool, you know, that really bothers me.
Well then, why don't you just drain the pool and not have a pool? You know, there is the ocean. Yet again, swim in the ocean. I don't understand it. It's like, look, if you want to save money, it's completely fine. I support that, you know. I am a bit frugal myself. I'll not waste money. However, I'm not going to put my kids through torture. Them kids are literally talking about how they feel like they're living in 1912. And the way to mother is they basically are.
The biggest cost of running this pool is filtering the water.
Oh my god, what is that?
I have to filter the water in my pool or else it'll get nasty.
Okay, so what you should do instead is just not put the water in the pool. Just like completely cover the pool. Look, if your kids are only getting in it for like a vacation once or twice a year, do you really need a pool?
This is my problem. Each month, running this pool filter costs us an extra $200.
Wow, $200 a month. So she wants to pay $200 a month for a pool filter, but she doesn't want to pay $75 to do exercise. I mean, I'm even surprised that she's like paying for that stuff. Usually people with her, they'll do anything. Like they'll just be like, do you want to know something? Let's go over to your friend's house. Imagine she breaks into her friend's house and literally uses their gym.
Homes with pools use about 49% more energy than those without.
I've done some research. I want to figure out a way to power this filter.
Why is she always doing research? Like she's always chatting about doing research. And then it ends up with her putting literal chemicals in the pool. What is she doing? Okay, we're back in the shop apparently where she literally does her exercise for free. And she's mucking around with one of the machines. Please don't tell me she's gonna nick something from it. So she went from being frugal to a thief.
What's going on here?
If I could get you to just hold this exactly like it is.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I think I know what she's doing. That's like an energy thing, isn't it? Please don't tell me she's gonna do exercise and somehow that exercise is gonna make energy. She really is a mad scientist, isn't she?
Hang on, watch your fingers. If I build a bike generator to run my pool filter, it will cost me nothing on my power bill.
Yeah, it might cost you nothing, but it's gonna cost him a finger because by the looks of it, his fingers have to get ripped off. I'm getting a bit sick of this woman, like she is a bit crazy. I feel like she's definitely like a suburban mom, like she's definitely in them Facebook group. And she knows she probably isn't because she doesn't have technology or any electricity in her household.
This is definitely gonna work because it's gonna take a lot of pedaling.
Jenny's pedal power turns the belts, which rotates a car alternator. As the alternator spins, it creates an electrical current.
And that electrical current is somehow gonna power her pool. This isn't gonna work, is it? Like, keep in mind she's paying $200 for her like filter, so she's gonna have to probably like cycle for about 15 hours a day just to be able to pay like $5.
I mean, you gotta think outside the box sometimes.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and whenever you think outside of the box, it just turns into pure delusion. Imagine this woman being in your family. Oh God, I pray for you.
Which Jenny hopes can provide enough power to run her pool filter.
So how much is the bike?
Bike is $199, $200, which is a good deal.
And she ain't gonna pay for that. Like, she ain't gonna pay for that. Also, I've noticed she kind of looks like Scarlett Johansson or whatever that woman's name is, doesn't she? Oh my God, imagine this was like her before she got into acting. Okay, well, anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave the video there. Basically, she wanted the bike and then she was like, no, I ain't wasting the money. But that is the cheapskate mummy will do anything to save money. I've got nothing against people who want to save money, but whenever they live the lifestyle she does, that's when I start to raise an eyebrow and get a bit concerned. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button, and just I'll see you all in the next video.